Everybody knows what Rotten Tomatoes is. They are the 100% accurate review site run by Mr. Robert Tomatoes, who of course reviews everything and his word is fact. So Robert Tomatoes recently posted the 300 best reviewed 300 films of all time, and multiple comic book films make it on the list. So of course, every time anything comes out, if Mr. Robert Tomatoes himself doesn't align with your views, that means Rotten Tomatoes itself is bad. Now, everything I just said, you guys should understand. I'm just making fun of people that don't understand how Rotten Tomatoes works. They literally think it's one person reviewing everything, despite the fact it's an aggregate. And I'm pretty sure there's no person called Robert Tomatoes that runs Rotten Tomatoes, but I'm just attributing that name to him because why not? Because people don't understand what an aggregate site is. So yeah, whatever Rotten Tomatoes says, it really doesn't matter, guys. It's okay. It's okay. Your opinion doesn't have to align with the mass opinions of many people. That's why we're all unique. But they did recently reveal the top 300 films of all time, and many of these are comic book films, so here we go. There's definitely some interesting ones here, such as The Avengers at 286, Black Panther at 225, Spider-Man No Way Home at 128, The Dark Knight at 51, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse at 81, and the only comic book film to make it into the top 25, at least the ones that everybody's going to care about, is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, landing at 21. Although this is a little tricky because we're going to talk about why this does and doesn't work here. So here we go. If you're wondering about the top 5 films of all time, number 5 is Parasite, number 4 is Seven Samurai with 100%. Number 3 is Casablanca. Number 2 is The Godfather. And number 1, a comic book film, L.A. Confidential. Now, L.A. Confidential is actually a comic book film. So that's why I said it's an interesting one at number 1, but a comic book film did win number 1. So take that for what it's worth. But for the ones that people care about, Marvel, DC, yeah, Across the Spider-Verse ends up there. That's cool. That's at 21. Interesting that Seven Samurai gets a 100, but it's not number 1 because LA Confidential has a 99. I don't know how that worked. If I check them out, yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter. Who cares? It's a matter of opinion anyway. But there you go. There we go, everybody. What do you think? Prepares for an onslaught of The Dark Knight is the greatest thing ever, and if you don't think so, you're clearly the worst human being of all time, and they're going to come after you with the pitchforks. Because nobody can disagree these days. Which brings me to, what is your guys' favorite film of all time? Mine, Back to the Future.